First, we're going to want to install Blender. You can download Blender on their official website, or you can do it via the Steam client. If you do it via the Steam client, it will look like this. If you do it via the website, then it will look slightly different, but at the end of the day, it will do the exact same thing that I am doing in this video. Next, you're going to want to download the Blender plugin Cats from their GitHub. As you can see, this is their GitHub. You'll be able to find the Cats Blender plugin here. You download it here. You download the master plugin, essentially, and then you just look at this tutorial here. Like, it will show you basically how to install it, and then we're pretty much done. Next thing you want to do is find a model. In this example, we'll be using this model. You can use whatever model you want. Personally, I'll be using Rachel Amber because she's probably one of my favorite characters. As always, this is for MMD models only. In order to download the model, you should be able to find a download button. If there is no download button, there should be a link in the description of one of these things that will tell you how to download it. Once you've downloaded it, you just extract it like normal and extract it to your desktop, basically. Once you have your model, it's time to open up Blender. So if this is your first time dabbling in Blender, then you obviously not know how to do this, you know, and move the camera and stuff. So what you want to do is, if you want to do it like this and rotate it around, like so, then you want to hold the middle mouse button and rotate around like this. If you want to drag the camera like this, then you have to hold shift and then middle mouse button, and you can drag. Now, the thing is about Blender is it actually has a camera that moves around the area. So if you want to like position yourself in a better place, like with your camera, you can kind of manipulate the camera to like do what you want. It basically pivots around this area here. Now, we'll be using this as our primary way to go around Blender and like move around the object. Yes, so here we go. So here we are. We're in Blender. What do we do from here? Well, it's quite easy actually. All you have to do on N on your keyboard, like it says on the site, will open up a thing called Cats plugin. We will be using import model button. So you go here on Cats plugin, find what we were looking for, and import it. Now that we've got the imported model, it's pretty easy from here. All you have to do is click on Fix Model, and then it gives us the whole textures and all that. Then we go to Model Options. We open this up a little bit. We go to Translate All button here. Then we go to Visemes, and we want to create Visemes. Also want to create eye tracking, so if you want to do that, just create eye tracking real quick. And then you can test the eye tracking if you want. If it's actually any good. Actually uncheck this armature so we can start eye testing, you know, and like it moves around. You know, you get the point, right? Visemes just makes it so the mouth opens and shuts. You can check this by going, okay, I seem to have found it. Here it is. Got the blinks. Basically, you want to just drag this value and her eyes will blink. So this is how we know that it's working. To be more specific, we go to and her mouth will open. So this is working perfectly. Don't have to worry about this anymore. Now that we've done this, we've basically already finished the Blender process. We'll go to File, Export, as an FBX, and we'll just put it on our desktop for easy access. Call it Rachel. Export. That should be fine. Okay, so now that you've done all this, you want to get onto the VRChat website and you want to download the SDK. You might need to log in first, and you want to download this SDK in particular because this one, right, is basically the Udon client, and it is for coding in Udon, and you do not want this one. You want this one because this is the one for uploading avatars. Make sure you click this one and download it, like so. And then we can start Unity. So now all you have to do is drag this, not into Blender. Drag it into here. You let go, wait for it to load. I'm going to click Import. Now, if you've done this correctly, then there should be a new thing that shows up here, which is VRChat SDK. This will allow you to control, you know, set up all your stuff and look at all your models and stuff that has been uploaded. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, we want to find some shaders for our thing. You can find them over here on this website. Again, you just want to clone or download the zip file. You want to just drag it into here, like so. It's going to do all its malarkey. Once you've got this in here, it's pretty much easy from here. So essentially what you want to do is you want to go into here and you want to create yourself a new folder and call it models. You want to go into this models folder and you want to make a new folder and also call it whatever the model is called, so Rachel. Inside this folder, you want to create another folder and call it textures. This is just for organization purposes. Materials folder should be made automatically. So essentially what you want to do is you want to go here and you want to drag all the textures from this model into here. Okay. Then here you want to drag in your FBX file that you exported earlier in Unity here. Was it here? Yes. You drag this in here, like so. So now we've got, Rachel in here, and all we have to do is drag her out and set her position, which is 0. Now, if you want to make her look like more like toony, like the rest of it, basically. Most of the time, you don't have to do this, but I think in this instance, we're gonna have to do this. So we want to create. If it doesn't make the materials for you, you need to click on materials. We'll just call it the body, right? We'll go up here and we'll get like our cubed flat toon, and we'll drag it onto here. But first, what we need to do before that is we need to go here. Go to this body. Sometimes it just doesn't set the textures. It's annoying, but it's true. So once again, you just want to do all these. You basically just want to go through all these and make textures for them all. We got eyes, bracelet, hair, head. Great. Material. Bracelet goes here. Lashes. Eyes. There. Hair goes there. There. Then double click her again. Go to here. This is like the most basic way of importing something. You go to here, you go to like all the textures, find all the textures you were looking for, which will be in eyelashes. That's the one we're looking for. And then here you want hair. Hair, like so. Head. Like that. And two final ones here. Bracelet. So. And one more. Eyes. And we're done. That's pretty much it. Now we just need to click on this FBX file here. If this is all you want to do, right? We click on models, pictures. Here, click here, go to rig, go to humanoid, click apply, go to configure, save, and then we want to zoom in to her, and we need to make sure that all the bones are properly parented, which it looks like they are. One thing you usually want to do is you want to remove the head jaw bone, especially in these kind of models, because we've already got visemes anyway, so technically it should already work. Apply. Done. Then, after that, we just need to... we've got all our materials now, finally. And just select them all. Now we can go here, like shadow, and then we can take the shadow down a bit, so you can make it more shadow. You can also have outlines as well if you want. I like to sometimes give outlines, but it doesn't go well with the aesthetic of this, so I'm just going to get rid of all the shadows. Or we can add like a little bit. But I usually get rid of all of it. Now we're done. Pretty much done with that. Now, what we want to do after that is... Okay, so here we want to check the blend shapes to make sure that they're working. And also we need to add the visemes. Because I don't think they get added automatically, although apparently it looks like they have been. Ah, yes, I forgot one thing. I forgot very quickly. What you want to do is you want to go here, click on this, and you want to add a component, and you want to add a VRChat avatar descriptor. Is here. Change it to female. You want to look for the view position. By the way, if it clips like this, you just push double F and then you can zoom in a bit more. You want to take this lip sync and you want to change it to a Visine blade shape. You want to drag her body from here, which is like, if it's all one mesh anyway, right? You've got to make sure it's all one mesh in Blender or else it won't work. You just drag that there and then it does all the Visines for you. I guess they changed it, so it does it all for you now. You used to have to do all at once. Essentially, what you want to do is you want to make this ball, like, move in line with her eyes. It's like 1.45 probably, 1.48 maybe. 1.48 looks good. And essentially what you want to do is you want to move this into her head. So it's like a bit more inside her head. We need to like get it, you know, a good point. 0.1, 0.12, 0.1. So 0.12 or 1, you know, 116 even. That looks kind of good. You can see that there is, you know, it's kind of hard to see this, but I try to get in here. So look, the eyes are basically perfectly in the head. You can see that. Maybe move it up slightly, like maybe 1.49 or like 1.485 or something. Yeah, now it's perfect. Okay. Might want to save your project every so often, by the way, as well, because, you know, shit happens and stuff crashes all the time. Now that we've got that, we're pretty much done. All we have to do now is literally just go into here. VRChat SDK. Show control panel. Sign in. What you want to do then, builder. So if you might get some errors like this. That just means that we haven't got the bones parented correctly. So we need to go back into the rig. And we need to find why that is the case. Now, as you can see, you'll see why. There's actually not a chest or an upper chest rigged at the moment. So essentially what you want to do is you want to find the chest bone, and you want to just drag it into the chest there. I think that's it. So we do upper chest, click apply, click done. Now when we go there, hopefully, auto fix. So if you get any of these issues, you just have to use the auto fix button. Not like if it's a red one, the red one will not let you go, but the yellow ones are fine. You don't have to worry about those. The polygons are good. Overall performance is good. It's fine. Basically, all you have to do now is click build and publish for Windows. It's going to load up this screen. So essentially what you want to do is you want to type in Rachel, Amber, or whatever your avatar's name is going to be. You click on here, and you want to see if you want to make it private. You can make it so it can't be shared anymore, or it can't be shared. You make it private. If you want to get a different picture here, what you do is you go into here, and you can move this camera a little bit. And essentially, you know, we could do that, and we could be done with it. I mean, that's like the most basic thing. Once you're done, you just click upload. And if I've done everything correctly, it should be fine in game. We will have to see. It's uploaded. Let's go head inside, and I'll speak to you when we get in there. Alright, so now that we're in game, we can check, see, you know, if it's working. Rachel Amber, change. And hopefully if we've done it right, then it should be good. She might be a little bit bigger. That's pretty much it. You're pretty much done. Rachel Amber is now in game. It's looking pretty good height-wise, to be honest. Don't think we really need to change anything. And there you go. That's how you make a avatar. And hopefully, you know, when we speak, if I change the microphone to the proper one. Hello. And the Visines work properly as well. So when you speak, it speaks in game. And that's basically it. So thanks so much for watching. And as always, I stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday on Twitch at 8 PM BST or GMT+1. that will automatically be converted into your time zone. So the links to that will be in the description as well, and all my socials. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.